Let's have a look at the build you saw in the ISA on the Fleet Tor'Kaht BattleCruiser Retrofit T5-U. Basically a T5-U fleet version of the Vor'Cha. Using a Disruptor cannon build. Using the Terran Task Force Disruptor dual heavy cannons and 3 sensor-linked Disruptor dual cannons. Then for deflector I used the Elite Fleet Intervention Proto-Matter deflector array with the crit severity and chance from the Fleet Colony. Then for the impulse I used the prevailing fortified impulse engines from the competitive reputation with the engineering speed boost and turn rate for better control. Then for warp core I used the Bajoranian defense blah blah, which I don't have enough reputation points to get the competitive engine. So you use the competitive engine here or the Elite Fleet engine. And for the shield I used the prevailing independent resilient shield array with the crit chance and severity for the 2-piece of the competitive reputation gear for the hull capacity and the weapon specialization. And if you have the 3-piece you get this one too. Then for AV weapons I used 3 sensor-linked Disruptor turrets and the heavy biomolecular Disruptor turret from the Undine reputation. Then for devices I used the subspace field modulator and the red mat capacitor and the energy amplifier. For consoles, the tachyonetic converter for the crit chance and severity, the binaural infusion circuits for the crit severity, the disruption pulse emitter for the sets together with the dynamic power redistribution module. If you want a slightly better second console, for the disruption pulse emitter would be the point defense bombardment console from the NX, or if you're KDF aligned, the NX pack. Then the universal hostile acquisitions for the accuracy rating for the accuracy overflow with cannons, and the clicky is decent too. Then the weapon sensor enhancer again for the accuracy overflow. Then the console domino for the clicky and the accuracy, again also for the overflow. And the tactical consoles are 3 vulnerability locators Disruptor plus the counter command multi-conduit energy relay, which is a 2-piece with the turret, although the console has gotten in a mission which I currently don't know the name of which mission that is, which gives this 2-piece bonus. Then for skills I use my relatively standard skill tree, heavy tactical focus. For more specific rundown of the tech tree or skill tree, I have a video on my channel. And I use Miracle Worker and Strategist. If you want slightly more DPS, probably the Intelligence Officer is slightly more, but for puck runs I usually use Miracle Worker. Then for traits, a good day to die, accurate, which you can have superior accurate of, anchored, cannon training, again you can have superior cannon training, context is for kings, fleet coordinator, inspirational leader, intense focus, and Romulan operative. Then for starship traits I use Calm Before the Storm, Cold-Hearted, Emergency Weapon Cycles, Promise of Ferocity, and Withering Barrage. And Space Reputation I use Energy Precursor for the passive hull healing while dealing damage, the Controlled Countermeasure which procs with the Ox the Bat, or Cold-Hearted actually, not the Ox the Bat. Then Critical Hit Chance, Precision, Advanced Targeting System for the crit severity, and the Gamma one for bonus weapon damage. And for the active reputation, just use all the space ones. Then for stations, because this is a Romulan character, I have all SRO officers, superior Romulan officers, which give you this trait and it stacks, so I have 5 of those. Then for the actual abilities I use Science Team 1, Hazard Emitters 2, Distributed Targeting 1, Attack Beta 1, Scatter Volley 2, Tactical Team 1 and Chemocide 2, Engineering Team 1, Oxabat 1, Emergency Power to Weapons 3, and Auxiliary Power to Emergency Batteries 3, Oxabat 3, and Structure Integrity Collapse 1. Then lastly, for the active duty officers, I use the Attack Random Beta restores hull when firing, and 3 technicians and additional buffs applied based on type of battery activated. You can swap this out for like a severity increase or a crit chance increase or whatever. Well, I hope that was useful. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.